Start over again. All right, everybody, this is Jeffrey Jansen. Today is January 13th, 2020. It is 3:15 p.m. or for all you military, 15:15. I hope everybody's having a great day. First off, I want to tell everybody that you matter. You are important, okay? Never hold a grudge, never hold a conflict. My suggestion today is this is what I'm going to try to get out to everybody is call up a friend and take them out for coffee. Treat somebody to coffee. Do something kind today for the person behind you. Because tomorrow somebody could be doing something kind for you. Do something that's beneficial, worthwhile. I always tell everybody, you got to have a peaceful strength. I know Ronald Reagan and John F. Kennedy, all these, they've preached about this for a long time. You have to have patience. You have to have timing. By the way, what I'm saying is not political, okay? I'm tired of everybody thinking that everything in life is political when it's not. What it is we are trying to get the word out that it's okay to have disagreements. It's okay to be able to be stronger than the next person, but it's not okay to abuse that strength or to use that strength to your advantage. You know, if you want to go and play chess against somebody, okay? The better person's going to win. That doesn't mean you got to rub their face in it. Okay, if you're going to go play basketball on the basketball court, okay? Somebody can outplay you in a heartbeat. Somebody can they can dunk, they can shoot, they can do 3 points. If you're going to go play football, Michael Jordan was great at basketball. But let's be realistic. He wasn't that great at baseball. But that didn't make him a good or a bad person, okay? Just because you like one sports team and somebody else does not like the other sports team does not make them your enemy to where they've got to be defeated. I have seen people take sporting events to the extremes and they cause riots because their team loses. But then I've seen those exact same teams to where another team may win and they go and cause damage because they're just so happy. It makes no sense, okay? In other words, you've got to have patience. You got to use control. And that's what's going to get you through in the world today. It's going to get you to what you need. It's going to get you where you need to go. The reason why is because if you can't exercise patience and control, if you cannot use common sense and common judgment, instead you go to snap reasoning and and just believe everything you're told, and you decide to follow like a lemming, that's being led to a cliff, then you're going to fall off. You know that old saying, if your friends all jumped off the bridge, would you jump off the bridge? And everyone's like, oh, no, I'd never do that. Actually, you want to know something we see today more than ever? Yeah, you would. And the problem is you'd probably do it for your enemies and you'd do it for people you didn't like either because you don't know any better. And the reason why you don't know any better is because you shut your mind down and you became silly. You became ignorant on what is going on. That doesn't make you bad. Ignorant does not mean bad. Silly does not mean bad. It just means that you need to start thinking for yourself. And when you go for a job, you go for the interview, instead of just going for the interview and filling out an application, when you go in for the interview, not only schedule the interview, but write a resume. Okay, there's things that you can do that are going to benefit you later on. And I know a lot of people, they're always looking for encouragement on how to get to the next level, to do the next thing. But they can't, for some reason, contemplate on how to do it, so they get frustrated and give up. Yes, all this goes together. Why? Because it is about patience. It's about learning what is going on. It's about having all the facts and not just going off of what people tell us. If the Chiefs are going to win and they've got a good offense, but their defense is bad, but somebody tells you they got the best defense in the world, well, you didn't do your homework to watch a couple of the games to find out if their defense can compare to their offense. Or what about the Bears or the Bills? Okay? And I say this because when it comes to politics, when it comes to social media, when it comes to getting a job, everything has to be done with patience and not oh my God, we got to do snap brass judgments. That's what gets us in trouble every time. We are human. We make mistakes. You need to forgive your friends. You need to forgive your family. You need to forgive yourself. You need to look on things as a challenge, not as in somebody is the enemy. Vietnam was one of the most brutal policing actions America's ever been under. And you want to know something? If you meet the Vietnamese people, they're some of the nicest, greatest people you can ever meet in your life. But at the time, because of propaganda, you know, it's like everybody was talking bad about it. But the thing about it is, they're some of the greatest people in the world. Japan, during World War II, imperialistic. Nowadays, they are some of the nicest, greatest people you can ever imagine. But if we listen to propaganda, and that makes everybody bad. We don't want to make anybody bad. We just want to get along. We just want to make it every day. We want to put food on our tables. You know, we want to have a good, positive outcome for things. I'm so tired of the negativity or demonizing one side or the other. You know, I'm going to end on this one. Did you know the two of the most hated symbols in history? Okay? I'm talking about at one time they were completely banned. Completely. Because they had an ideology behind them that everybody hated. And the problem is they started out as a piece of love, and that's the cross. And this isn't a religious talk. This is just letting you know history. And we've come a long way to where now it's not evil no more, but they're demonizing it again. Just like they're demonizing governments, they're demonizing people, they're demonizing freedom, they're demonizing anybody they can in order for us to think differently. And it doesn't matter what side, it's both sides are doing it. Both sides are, you know, trying to quash free speech, freedom of press, freedom of thought. And what we need to do every day is we need to embrace each other. I got a friend on here right now. I think the world of him. And I have no problems with him whatsoever. Tim, how you doing, buddy? And, you know, we may not always see eye to eye, which I don't think we've ever really not seen eye to eye. But I'll tell you what, right now, he can have whatever differences he wants in the world. Yeah, I'm bringing you up. Sorry, Tim. We can have whatever differences we want in the world, and I promise you this, I will go out and have a beer with him any day. I promise you this, I will show up if he were to call me, and I promise you this, that if I called him, he'd show up. No matter what our differences are. You can debate, not hate. And if all of a sudden we can't debate anymore, then we're no different than a bunch of people that throw up our hands, give up, retreat, and say, everybody can have everything I got because I'm never going to fight or I'm never going to get across my viewpoint. So, that being said, be great today. Do something nice for somebody just because it doesn't matter who they are. And my suggestion would be if you're having bad thoughts about other people or whatever, go do something nice for those people. Go do something nice for the people that you're having bad thoughts about, or a Republican or Democrat, black or white, male or female, sexist, gay, straight, whatever you have a problem with, go and do something nice for the area of the problem. And start learning and educating yourself, and stop with the hate. It's not worth it. I'm Jeffrey Jansen. Y'all have a great day today. So go out, use your brain over bronze. Use the pen, not the sword. And I promise you every time, you'll come out ahead. I'm Jeff. Talk to everybody soon. Bye now, everybody. Bye.